Friday! Round of applause for Friday. We'll love you dearly. Hey guys, how are you? Oh, I have had such a cool week. Been to Taupo, as you saw, and there's another video coming on Taupo, and that might come out today or over the weekend. I know, a video over the weekend, wouldn't that be exciting? But don't hold me to it, because you know what I'm like. If you fancy doing something this weekend, then there's a really cool website you should be checking out, and that is italki.com. It is a really cool online language learning service, and they are giving you a buy one get one free offer on their lessons. Super cheap, and it's not an automated robot who tries to teach you, where there are a lot of that online, and a native speaker, and they can teach you everything you want to know about the language at a very low price. So if you want to take a couple of lessons, then click the link down below. That offer is exclusive for you guys, and it's not available anywhere else, so go and check it out. Back when I was in Australia, I did a video on how to survive long coach journeys, which I'll link to down below. And I thought I should do one on how to survive long-haul flights, because they are a bit of a bugbear, bit of the bane of every traveler's life, especially if you pick a really bad airline to go with. So I'm going to give you 10 ways on surviving the long-haul flight. Number 1 is to pick a decent airline if you can. Now, we're all on a budget, I understand that. You're going to go onto Momondo or SkyScanner and pick the cheapest flight possible, and that's great. However, you're going to find that by spending a bit of extra money doing your research on that airline, that going with a reputable airline will give you so many more perks. You'll be able to enjoy the flight so much more. When I went London to Australia, I went with Malaysia Airlines, FYI, before all the madness began. And they were all right. I mean, now is probably the perfect time to go with them because they're so super cheap. And 3 times, don't think it's gonna happen, but don't hold me to that. And then my flight back was with Qatar. Qatar won Best Airline in the World 2015. Just after I took that flight, you're welcome, Qatar, anytime. And I've got to say, hands down, it was a much more enjoyable flight. So you're going to get better service, more legroom, and decent in-flight entertainment. Survival number 2. Dress comfortably. If you're going on a flight that is between 10 and 24 hours, don't be wearing stilettos and really tight jeans, because trust me, you are going to be so uncomfortable. You're not going to be able to sleep or do anything. I recommend wearing layers because we never know whether it's going to be too hot or too cold on that flight with the aircon and the heating, and it's a madness of air in there. So wear something super comfortable. I would avoid jeans at all costs. If you can't, then slip on a pair of leggings or put a pair of jogging bottoms for the boys in your hand luggage so you can change once you're on the flight and you get settled, but something you can crunch up in and be cozy and comfortable. Number 3 is my favorite: make a nest. There are birds balancing on a very wobbly branch outside. Okay, so make a nest and make sure all your travel essentials that you'll want during the flight are packed under the seat in front of you, or in your little, that little pocket thing that you have that pulls down. You can't really fit anything in, and you know that when someone puts it in something in the back, you feel it Then you're not getting up every 10 minutes to retrieve something from the overhead locker. Make sure it's all there. Make your nest, be prepared, and stand your ground for the flight. Number 4. If you haven't already reserved your seat online, then make sure you get to the check-in desk super early, and you don't have to pay then to reserve your seat. You go on free. Now, this is dealer's choice. Window, aisle, nobody wants the middle. For me, if it's a short haul flight, I'll always take window. If it's long haul, I demand an aisle seat. Simply because I have a bladder the size of a golf ball and I go to the toilet a lot and I hate disturbing people. Now, the only problem with that is if you sit on the aisle, then you've got to constantly let other people get out. But if you pretend to be asleep, keep one eye slightly open and try and see them get over you. It's hilarious. Trust me, a little in-flight entertainment of yourself then. Number 5. Try and sleep. I know lots of people can't sleep on airplanes. I get it. I do. But try. Eye masks, earplugs are lifesavers. Trust me, because I went on so many flights without those things. And then the moment I got an eye mask, I was like, I won't like an eye mask. I don't want anything going for my face. Oh, wow. I fell asleep like that. I did do a video on long-haul flight travel essentials, and I'll link you to that down below as well. She's going to be a load of links down there. 6. We all know that the air on aircrafts can be quite horrendous, and it's really dry. So please keep hydrated. Drink loads of water. On long-haul flights, it's all-inclusive. You get everything free. So just ask for plenty of water, because we all know that it does make you feel better. Otherwise, you'll start getting headaches and dry mouth. So keep drinking water. Which brings me on to number 7. I know it is very tempting when you have free alcohol on board to get absolutely paninied. But I am begging of you, do not drink too much. You might think it's a really good idea to pass time or fall asleep. Hilarious story of when Scott got a flight back home on his own and started drinking so he could fall asleep. It did not make him fall asleep. It just made him feel groggy as hell. You do not need to be feeling like that when it's already an uncomfortable situation for like 300 hours anyway. Control your alcoholism. Number 8. Be prepared that the in-flight entertainment might not be that great. So bring your own entertainment, bring laptop with a hard drive full of movies and TV shows, bring your iPod with lots of music on it, bring a book, your Kindle, your coloring book, but bring something to try and pass the time, because when I went with Malaysia Airlines, my lips are really dry. Winter is a bitch. When I went with Malaysia Airlines London to Melbourne, to be fair, their in-flight entertainment was shit. I've just no way to put it. I didn't watch a single film, never even heard of half the films. Whereas with Qatar, I was like film, and I'm not a big film watcher. I prefer TV shows. I like to binge watch TV shows, not films. But I was like, boom, Taken 3, terrible. Devil Wears Prada, classic. Number 9, make sure no matter how comfortable you get, whilst you're not sleeping, get up and walk around the plane frequently. Your legs will appreciate it. My legs were like twice the size because I'd taken 3 flights to get from Australia to England. So get up and just do a few laps. Don't run. It's not what I said. Just walk a few laps and really stretch the legs out, you know. Use someone to lean onto and ask them to like pull your calf up. And number 10, stop looking at the time. The clock never ticks. Is that a saying? I know a watched boil never pots. It's like 8:30, all right? Give me a break. Basically, stop looking at the time because it will go so much slower. So that is my survival guide on how to survive long-haul flights. Let me know in the comments what are some of yours. What was your worst and best experience on a long-haul flight? Drop them in a comment down below because I want to hear about it. Has anyone traveled with Malaysia Airlines and Qatar like I have? Yeah, you can subscribe, keep up to date with all my travels and get some advice as well. There's also Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat, all at Psycho Traveler, and the links are down below. And I will see you Monday, unless I put up one in the weekend, which I may be doing that. But Monday.